What's up, guys? Here we are, Unfiltered Kitchen, ready to go. You want to do your intro? I'm ready for you today. You see, I got my vacation hat on. We're gonna talk vacation?
Are you done?
I'm not done. I haven't got to the good part yet. It's coming though. This is a little Zeppelin for you. In the light. I'm gonna turn it down so you can do the intro though. Go ahead. I'll do it today. Hi guys, welcome to Unfiltered Kitchen, where myself, Papa Floyd, and my daughter, my youngest of the two, Chey Not Shy,
you guys
come to you every week, and we talk about kind of whatever we want to. You talk about relationships. We've been talking about Black History this month.
Yeah, you were going in last week.
I'm going to go get it too. Before we're going to talk about this trip.
Okay,
we've been planning a trip.
Are you done with your background music?
If you feel like you can't go on. All right, I'm done.
Oh my!
I'll save it for later.
Holy moly!
If you feel like you can't go on,
that's all I can say is holy.
Look, let me tell you something.
Moly, Dad.
If you ever feel like you can't go on, you keep going. You cowboy up. You can take a minute.
Take a minute and do it.
Especially if you fail. I mean, if it was, if you fail, if you hit the bottom, or if you just hit down hard, you can take a minute. Dust yourself off. But you got to keep going though.
You guys, I wasn't ready for that. Was anybody ready for that? Because I sure as hell wasn't. I did not think that is how this was going to start.
Well, okay. I'm feeling a little good today.
I wonder why.
I can tell you why.
I wonder why you're feeling good.
I don't like to be boastful.
But let's hear it.
I don't like to brag.
It's all right. Let's hear it. I'm all for it.
All right. So I'm actually feeling a little good. You may not know, I play a little poker from time to time.
Just a little poker. Sometimes
I play a lot. But I haven't played a whole lot in the last couple years. The pandemic. Mm-hmm. And there's some things that I generally would make money on, just regular monthly money.
Okay.
And it hasn't been that good.
Okay.
It actually was a house that I rented. I haven't had a renter. I've been remodeling the house, revamping. So that's been money that's not coming in. And it's been going on. I had my cousin doing the work, and I probably should just got a professional that's got it done. He did a really good job on some stuff, but then some things he's just really slow. So, it took a lot longer than it should have taken. Okay. So I haven't had money. And between that and pandemic and, work slowed down, pandemic. So a lot of this, I didn't have money. And I never use rent money or mortgage money, anything like that. It's whatever extra money I may have. Mm-hmm. You know how long it's been? When I went up there the other day to qualify I played a tournament. I did really well. That's why I'm happy.
That's why he's happy. Yeah, that's why he has the theme music in the back.
Yeah.
That's why he's on a roll today.
I hit him for a nice lick. I go up there and people are walking, Kyle, where you been? It seems like it's been a year or more since I've seen you.
Oh, you were missed.
Man.
You were missed.
And then a lot of people may not know my name. They don't know me.
Yeah.
But they know who I am. They say, hey, bro, where you been, man?
Yeah.
I ain't seen you. Because I used to play I was on the circuit.
A lot.
I used to play a lot.
Like a lot.
So, I hit a lick. I got money in my pocket again.
Okay, so how much was it to enter? I always think this is so cool.
It only cost me $200 to get in. What I did is I played a smaller tournament that earned me entrance into a larger tournament. Like most people paid $1,200 to get in. Mm-hmm. And it was the pool prize ended up being, I think, something like $1.7 million.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
And and there was thousands of people that entered, and then you have to make it to day two. There was only about 165 to 71 players made it to day two.
So on day one, it's thousands of players.
There's multiple day ones.
Okay.
Okay, so there's probably 400 to 500 anywhere from 300 to 500 a day.
Okay.
In day one. And of those, 10% of each day will go to day 2.
Okay.
So I went and played one day.
Got it.
Actually what I did is I played a satellite for $200 that got me a $1,200 seat. Then I played the satellite, and I was part of the 10% that moved into day 2.
Okay, so on day 2, how many people were
There's
playing?
100. I think there was 165 players on day 2.
And that's everybody. That's
everybody that made it that far.
Made it that far.
Yes.
So that's the thousands that dwindled down.
Correct.
Dang, that's a lot of people.
Yeah. And then I ended up getting.
So wait, on day 1, when he played, I talked to him, and he's like, "Hey, I'm in this tournament." I haven't heard him talk about a tournament in a long time because he hasn't played in a long time, right? So he's like, "Yeah, I did good. Like I'm going to play. He had a break that day. He said I'm going to go play the next day or something like that." Right. And I was like, okay, well, good luck. I asked him how much like the pot was. He was like $1 million or something. I was like, can you get $1 million? Because I need some money. And
I was like, yeah, sure.
He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then I was like, okay, well, call me and tell me what happens. Because most of the time when he does his tournaments, I'm always like, call me not when you get knocked out, but call me when you're done. Because, it's fun. I want to know how you did. And he's done somewhere you've done like really well before.
Yeah.
So last night I got a missed call on my phone after 11 p.m. And I saw it. I woke up in the middle of the night. I don't know, to go to the bathroom, drink water or something. So by this time, it's already like 3 a.m. But I saw him call at like 11 something. I said, oh, he did good.
Yeah. See, because people that know, the later I call, the better I did.
Yeah.
Like if I call you around 7 o'clock, that means I got knocked out.
Yeah. I tried to stay up too. I was up late. I was like, I still haven't heard from him. But I'm like thinking, all right, maybe he's done. He just forgot to call me on, we talk pretty much every day. And then I swear when I got that call, when I saw the call at 3 a.m., I was thinking, this mother effer, did he get some money?
Got a little bit of cash. That late call, that's the same thing T said. I said, well, when I didn't hear from you at like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, she said, I was thinking about calling you, but I don't want to mess your mojo up.
Yeah.
And I said it, and she said, I know if you're the later you are, the better you're doing.
Yeah. And
it's a trip playing because once first you got, a couple hundred people and try to get under 100. Then you're hanging in there and then you look up and there's, 50 people left and you say, oh, okay. All right. The big thing is if you can get in the top 3. Top 3 is big money. I'll tell you how much the top 3 was.
Okay.
First place took home $287,000. Second place took home $200,000. And third place, I think, was $130,000. And
this is off of either putting $200 in or $1,200
right.
in.
I only put $200
just nuts.
Yeah. So I went out in...
You know how unfair that is?
8th place. And it's still...
That's still good money. You want to tell me what you got?
No, I'm not going to tell how much you got.
Oh, I already posted it.
Okay. I got like $40,000. 39,800. Did you really? Oh, did you? Okay, well, it's cool. I mean, I'm happy with... The only reason I don't talk about it now is my mom always says, Cal, you shouldn't post that stuff. Somebody's going to come and try to knock you on your head. First of all, ain't nobody coming way after Camarillo.
Right. Nobody's coming to look for him out there except the man at the pickleball court.
Right. Oh, I forgot. I got his name.
Oh, here we
Albert.
go.
Remember the guy we talked about last week, Albert?
That's his name?
Albert.
How did you go figure out his name?
Because I remember a guy came to me and said, hey, man, what's going on with you and Al? And I said, oh, that's right. It's Albert. I kept saying Leonard.
Have you seen him?
I haven't seen him.
How did you get Leonard from Albert,
I don't know.
Dad?
I don't know.
Have you seen him since?
I haven't seen him since. But I haven't been out because it's been raining. It's been raining in LA.
It has been.
But believe me, next time I see him, I'm going to be like, hey, man. And then we're going to post it.
We're not going to post it.
We are. I'm telling you, I'm become a troll. I'll be like, anybody in the Ventura County, if you come to California,
we're not posting it. I did want to pull up our YouTube account because somebody left a comment on there when we were talking about
what?
We were talking about Albert, but at that time he was nameless.
Yeah. Did they know him? They know somebody like him?
No, they disagreed with.
Oh, they disagreed with you going light on him.
They disagreed with me going light on him. Yes, I saw that.
I understand what they're saying too.
And I get both ways, but I was just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, I understand what you're doing. And I can appreciate what you were saying, that if I approached it differently, then maybe it might have come out differently.
Especially after now hearing that he's young. I don't know. I just pictured somebody young, arrogant, and cocky. And sometimes you're not going to get through to that person in the best way you could. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
So I wanted to read a few of your guys' comments because I did think that they were good. And we always say, like, please comment and leave, what you guys think and stuff like that. And I'm not offended if anyone telling me, like, they don't agree with my opinion. Right. But I did think that they were actually really good comments. So Mommy's Corner 4145 said, public disrespect should be met with a public response. Confronting racist remarks in private is a part of the problem. We should not allow their ego/feelings to be saved from potential embarrassment when we are simply standing up for ourselves or what's right. Angry/upset is a normal reaction. Us being labeled as that shouldn't take away from us being able to feel that. All in all, I agree with the way you handled it. So I thought that was really, I like how she said public disrespect should be met with a public response.
And that's kind of like when I was thinking, why didn't you take me to the side? I was like, bro, you wasn't thinking about taking my to the side? Yeah.
And then Essence, my girl Essence.
We have a very good, well-spoken audience.
Yeah, everybody speaks really well.
They really do.
Yeah. Essence said, nope, I disagree with you on this one, Cheyenne. Papa Floyd did not owe him that luxury. He potentially embarrassed 3 black men in front of their peers, and they ate it as they were expected to do. I'm tired of us having to react in private even when they attack our characters in public. Mm-hmm. And
I understand them.
I understand what you guys are saying. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. I agree. I was just playing devil's advocate.
You were taking it from another approach.
In another approach.
Right. And that's generally what I do.
That's genuinely what my dad does.
I look at it from a different way.
He looks at it from a different way.
Is there a way we could have squashed it early
Yes.
So I understand that.
I thought this one was funny from Mama A6.
Mama A6 talks to us all the time.
She's
like Essence.
She said I was waiting for the photo to pop up.
Oh, come on, Mama. Don't worry. I'm going to get it. I'm telling you. He's not even going to know. I'm going to be like, I'm just going to walk by.
Oh, my gosh. I thought that was a good one.
Teresa, I was talking to Teresa. She said she thinks he might be Mexican.
Really?
Well, because of his name, Albert.
I mean, that's a little prejudice.
Well, she's
Mexican, so
Mexican,
she gets to say.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got a lot of comments talking about stereotypes. So Chey, I don't know how to say that. Chey said, I live in Wisconsin and we are a black family as well. And pretty much anywhere we go, like walking into Walmart or into a restaurant or anywhere in public, really where you walk past vehicles, we always hear people locking their cars. Sometimes even see them watching us as we walk past and they lock their vehicles. Probably because my fiance looks like a quote unquote big ass scary black man. I thought it's not funny, but I thought the ending was kind of funny just because we said it.
I just want to relate this because we were talking about this was because of Black history. And I started off way back a couple weeks ago talking about how did we get, because I want the people that are not Black to understand how we got to where we are. Okay. And we talked last week a little bit about the propaganda machine and how it distorts the real truth. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I think I use the example of, they make us out to be rapers and our civilization is our women are the one that were being raped. They make us out to be criminals. Okay. And all we really are is hardworking people that have tried to assimilate to this culture, okay? Try to get voting rights, try to get living rights to live in whatever neighborhood we want, try to get a school, a decent school system to work for us. And the thing is, every time, and we've also, as a group, gone out and tried to do it for ourselves, by ourselves. And when we do, someone, Johnny White guy, comes along and finds a way to tear it down, whether it be by gang mob or by I posted something today. I don't know if it went through though. It was about Sugar Hill in Los Angeles, West Adams District.
It did go through, I saw it.
Okay. Now it's long and lengthy. Somebody sent it to me. I just thought it was really good. But basically it outlines how here in Los Angeles, there was a very affluent Black community that was building. And I mean, these were big homes. These were like Beverly Hills style homes. Did you watch the whole article?
I didn't.
Go back and watch it. It is wrong. It's just long. But it's I mean, how's she going to learn the history if you don't watch it, though? Shame on you. Okay? How is she going to learn? You got to take the time to watch it. Okay? But they were big homes, 2-story, 8-bedroom, whatever the case. And it would start off from people that were in the entertainment industry, doctors that came from out of state, lawyers. These were affluent people, affluent Black people. So basically what they did is they tore that whole area up. And if you watch, remember on the map how there's like a little line going through?
Yeah.
So you see how dense it was in population as the line goes. Because what they did is they used eminent domain. So they basically took the neighborhood out, okay, and put the freeway in there. But just knocked out, it's killed the Black neighborhood. So, and the whole thing in there, did you see the part about how it was illegal to sell your home to certain ethnicities?
I did see that.
Okay, which is actually still in some sale and lease clauses today, but it's not enforceable. Now, what I'm talking about is in some rental or home purchases, part of the description of the property is that the property cannot be resold to a person of color.
How can that still be in stuff today?
It is in still stuff today. I saw it in one maybe a year ago.
Like in a real one?
In a real one. Yeah, because it was posted. And they said, I can't believe this is still around. And it was in a recent sale agreement.
Wow.
Now, probably the mortgager or the mortgagee, whoever, the seller or the buyer, didn't realize it was in there.
Yeah.
But it was just a transfer from days of past.
Yeah.
Okay. So they used to actually, so what I'm talking about, people, if you don't know, when you used to sell a house or you purchase a house, you had to make it, there was an agreement. It was part of the sale agreement that you would not in turn sell that house to a Negro, to a Black family. That was part of the law. And it was actually part of the law that was upheld for a while until it was a Black lawyer that went to court about it, and they end up, it actually went to Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court said, no, this doesn't work. So it's unenforceable, but it's still in a lot of agreements, contracts. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
One of the things that we were, okay, let me tell you guys this is a disclaimer. Before every time we do this podcast, we always sit down with each other and go, okay, these are things we're going to talk about. This is the order we're going to talk about them. And then we press go.
And it just doesn't happen.
And it never happened.
Because what were we supposed to talk about?
We were supposed to talk about our trip.
And that's why I have the hat on. I got the vacation hat on.
Let's talk about it.
So the trip, you guys remember we did a survey. Actually, the Think Loud crew, Cheyenne, Shannon, have theirs together. Yes?
Yeah.
All women's group, women's retreats, massages, therapy, self-help groups.
It's not self-help groups.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so our trip, we're going to Tulum in July.
So I heard, I can't go to this one, but what I heard is amongst all the activities you guys are doing that you had privately, maybe it's supposed to be a surprise, but you guys were going to get some Chippendale dancers?
I wish.
No? Oh, you wish?
I wish. We're in Tulum. I'm sure I can find some.
I'm sure you can.
But
some Mandicas, not Mandicas, you get some Mayans.
My husband is already talking about he's coming and going to sneak into my tent.
He can't come. You got to leave him at home with the kids.
He's like, I just don't think that you should be there by yourself.
Tell him don't be scary. Tell him be telling she's scared. Okay, so they got theirs going to Tulum.
Okay, so we're going to Tulum July 17th to July 22nd.
And then
there's only 2 more spots open for early bird pricing.
Oh, that's for
our trip for Think Loud Crew.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Early bird pricing gets how much off?
Early bird pricing is, you get the trip for $25.50
as opposed to
$26.50.
Oh, so you get $100 off.
Yeah, and I have a lot of people who are like, I'm scared to go glamping because we're going glamping.
That means camping, but
in a
glamorous?
tent. Look, it's glamorous.
Oh, guys, go glamping. Come on.
And I'm
Relax.
like, you think that I'm not scared?
What are you scared of? Glamping
Not that I'm scared, but
like you guys are in a real tent outside in the dirt.
It's luxury, first of all.
Yes.
And I think that this is the perfect opportunity for all of us to step out of our comfort zones together. Let's take the leap together. So there's a few things that we're doing on our glamping trip before we talk about my dad and I's trip, just in case if you don't know about our glamping trip, now you get to know. We're going to visit the Tulum ruins, and then Shannon is hosting a paint and sip. We're providing all the paint and canvases. Are you going to ask me a question?
No.
Were you going to ask me if Shannon's a painter?
No, I have confidence in Shannon.
I don't.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Just kidding. I said, so Shannon, you paint? She was like, yeah, all the time. I'm like, okay, learning something new. And then we're doing a Playa del Carmen taco tour, which I'm excited.
Are you guys going to go down to Playa?
Yeah,
del Carmen?
We're doing Playa. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me tell you. Tulum, I'm not sure exactly how far from Tulum.
It's 40 minutes.
Okay, great town. Used to be that big. When I first started going there, it was that big. It was maybe 2 blocks. Mm-hmm. Now it's more like 24 blocks. Well, I mean, it's just, now it's row after row after row of little shops and eateries and shops and eateries. It used to be very quaint. It's just grown so much, but it's still nice. And you're going to pass on your way there. You're going to go by, you make sure it's part of your stop. This beach called Morales Beach.
Yeah.
It at one time, and probably still is, was listed. You'd find it on one of the list of world's best beaches.
For real?
Yes. It doesn't get pubbed a lot, though. But I know how to, believe me, I know this part of Mexico. So you should look at Morales Beach, find a place there to kick it for a day, half a day. The beach out there is wonderful.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
When we're in Playa, we're doing a taco tour. We're learning how to make salsa, and then we have like drinks. They say the oldest drink in Mexico is called the pulque.
I don't have my glasses. I can't see.
I don't know, something.
Can you make that text bigger? Jeez. There you go.
I literally just zoomed in, y'all. And then we're doing a cenote visit and snorkeling. A cenote is basically like a big cave to me.
Cenote,
I thought like a hole in the ground.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
But it's like a cave.
Okay.
We're doing playa dinners. And then Kyle's hosting a journaling with our session.
Oh. She
got the journals made and everything. I said, ooh. So everybody, basically, we all picked something that we wanted to host as far as a workshop. Because ours have like, time in between and stuff.
And no men.
No men.
No men. Yeah. But somebody could bring their mother with them.
Yeah.
Or their sister.
Yes.
Or their girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay.
So everybody picked what their thing is. I am hosting a Let's Hit the Beach.
So when Kyle does her journaling section,
yes,
you guys make sure that you bring a sip of wine with you.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
or an edible.
Yes. You're gonna need both.
I know my kid. She's gonna go all over the place.
She's gonna go deep.
Yeah.
She was like, okay, we're gonna all host something and everybody has to attend to each other.
And what is yours? A day at the beach?
Day at the beach. Let's hit the beach and drink.
Boy, I got 2 kids, don't I?
We're in Tulum. No one wants to sit there and journal and paint. I'm trying to turn up.
Maybe. I mean,
some people are, which is why we're doing it for those people, but like not everybody wants to do that.
It's going to be a nice girls' venture.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Somebody tells Zach he's not supposed to show up. I think he's going to come.
You need to keep him on with me. Watch the kids. Yeah, was Roz? And tell him he got Bob's everybody.
Then he's for sure gonna book his tickets and be like, I'm out.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So our trip, we are going to Thailand, and I'm so excited because Thailand is one of my favorite places ever.
Thailand is cool. What's really gonna be cool about it for me, because I've been to Thailand a couple of times, but I'm going to a part that I haven't been to. Mang Chai.
We're going into Bangkok, and then we're going to Chiang Mai.
Chiang Mai. And I've heard a lot about Chiang Mai. Somebody who used to live there told me about it. Last time I was going, she said, you got to go here. I just didn't get there. So this time it'd be great because I'm going to get there.
Yeah. So, synopsis, okay? Thailand with Unfiltered Kitchen.
Synopsis?
Yeah, like a summary. Ooh. Is it a big word?
Vocab.
No, Zach used a big word the other day, and I was like, what? Dang it, I can't even think of it. I'm about to text and ask him, what was that big word you used?
Function at the junction?
What what's that big word you use?
What's that big word? What's the big word you use?
He's gonna know exactly when you're talking about it. What's that big word you use when you want to sound smart?
When you want to sound smart, I like it.
Sound smart. I swear he used it the other day, and I was like, no, I know that word. Okay, anyway. So we are going November 3rd through November 10th. This is an 8-day trip.
8-day. We're going to talk about the agenda a little bit. It's full with things to do.
It's full of everything.
It's eating.
Literally full of everything. So should I go over the agenda?
You know what? It was so full. I was like, when do we get to kick it by the pool? And
there's kick it times. You didn't.
Okay.
You haven't looked at the time of everything.
Okay, maybe
what it is I just read him everything, and I didn't read him like the breaks.
Right. Okay. All right.
So I'll go over it really quick. I won't go over it in detail with you guys.
Because we're gonna end up posting it.
Yes.
In about 2 or 3 days. After this gets.
I've already posted on our page that we're going to Thailand tomorrow. When this airs, either tomorrow or Thursday, just depending on what time we get it to Maria. Hi, Maria. Then I will post the full itinerary. If you guys watch this and you know you want to come, shoot us a DM either on Unfiltered Kitchen's Instagram page, or you can hit me on a private message. You can hit him and say, I want the pre-booking link now. Because there's only 8 spots that can do early bird pricing. After that, then it's regular pricing. There's only 24 spots in total. It's going to fill up. So if you know you want to come, hit me up. I can send you the pre-booking link before the real booking link opens up.
Price?
So let's do the itinerary and then do the price. Because I feel like the itinerary is really cool. And then you'll hear the price and you'll be like, dang, I'm getting all that for that price.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so day 1, everybody needs to get there, clearly.
So you get there on your own agenda?
Yes. Flights are not included. We're all going to fly into Bangkok, which is BKK. And we're going to meet in the lobby at 5:30. And the way that I want to start our trip is by taking a group picture. I want that to be the first thing that we do. That's just my thing. That's one of my informal gatherings, we're going to say. Okay, and then after that, we're going to start off by going to a welcome dinner. Welcome dinner is going to be Thai cuisine.
Okay, I'm going to back up just a little bit, just because.
Yeah.
In traveling, I want to share this tip. I think the 3rd is a Monday.
The 3rd is actually a Sunday.
Is a Sunday?
I wrote it down. I can tell you right now. It's a Sunday.
Okay. I would say, look, if you have a little extra, come in on Friday. You said on your own accord. You got to find your own room. You've already paid for your air. Gives you a couple days in there Friday and Saturday. Meet with us on Sunday. But a couple days where you just in Bangkok. Just kind of you doing you.
I'm looking at the calendar right now. Friday is the 1st.
Yeah.
We will actually be out there. You and I will be out there on Saturday. We're going to get there a day early.
Okay, well then come hang out with us a day early.
Just to make sure that we're there for everybody's arrival. Okay. And before I keep going, one of the things that I've had a few people who were a little nervous to travel that booked for Think Cloud Crew, they were like, well, what if I get to the airport and I want to ride with somebody else? Once we have the trip confirmed and everybody's booked, we're going to open up basically like a group chat. Everybody can talk, meet each other, share their itineraries so that people can travel from the airport to the hotel together. So that if you are a solo traveler and you're nervous about solo traveling, you don't have to be solo. So there's ways around it all. Okay, so that first night, we're all going to meet up. We're going to take a group picture because I feel like in that first picture, everyone's going to still be like nervous and like, you know, like reserved and stuff. And I don't know, just meeting each other in person for the first time. And then we're going to have a welcome dinner. The welcome dinner is included in the price. It has an appetizer, main, dessert, Thai food, of course. And then, you know, if you want a drink, that's on you.
I'll buy the first round.
Oh, okay.
No, I will.
Are you going to buy mine too?
I'll buy yours too.
Ah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
First round's on him. Somebody quote him, okay? Somebody.
First round's on me.
Somebody record this. Oh, this is recorded.
Yeah. Okay. Look, I'll tell you what. You bring this clip.
Bring this clip.
Okay. And that'll be payment.
Whoever brings this clip.
Yeah. Whoever
shows it. I got your next round. I got your next round. All right. Okay. So day 2 is going to be our first full day in Thailand. That morning, we're going to take a transfer, which is included. Everything that I'm about to say now is included.
Everything
so
is
I don't
included.
have to keep on saying it's included.
Right.
We're going to take a transfer that morning over to the floating market. If you guys look up floating market on TikTok, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. This is like an interactive market with vendors on a canal. Then we're going to transfer to lunch nearby. And all of this is in like a market tour. Lunch is going to be provided. And we're basically just going to be like walking around and experiencing different foods and seeing like the traditional Thai way of life, which my dad and I are foodies. I'm the most excited to
This is a food trip.
eat. This is a food trip, okay?
And cooking.
Yeah, and
We're going
cooking.
to do some cooking here too.
Yeah, and then before we went to the canal, breakfast at the hotel was also included. And then after we do that first food tour market, we have lunch, we go back to our rooms. Then that night, we're going to do a Bangkok streets eat by Tuk Tuk. Is it Tuk Tuk or Tuk Tuk?
Oh, I always thought it was Tuk Tuk.
I think it's a Tuk Tuk.
Okay, I think Tuk Tuk.
Okay, so then we're going to do a Bangkok streets eat adventure, and we're going to be on the Tuk Tuks, and we're going to make 5 stops along the way. So some of those stops, we're going to go to the Giant Swing. Once again, look it up on TikTok. Bangkok City Pillar Shrine, the flower market, and a rooftop bar. And then at the local market, we're going to walk and try a bunch of street food, like Thai-style grilled meats, coconut pudding, there's rice balls. And it's supposed to be a really lively market and just a really fun, lively night of taking these little cars and
eating street food. Guys, don't be scared.
Food.
Okay, look, particularly if it's something that's on fire. If there's fire, whatever you're scared of, it's going to get killed. They're going to burn it away. But the thing is, all the travel, part of the travel deal is to go and see places you haven't seen and, jump into their culture. I like doing their religious events or going to their religious
like temples
or synagogues, whatever it may be. I like eating their food. And granted, it may not be something I'm used to eating, but it's not going to kill me.
Yeah.
I'm going to taste it. I've been to China eating bugs and roaches and not roaches, but
I've had a roach or two.
What was it I was eating? What are those things with the long legs that jump? Grasshoppers, crickets, worms, the other people were eating them. I can eat them too. My body, but it's. So I'm getting. The only reason I say that because some people would turn their nose up. Oh no, I'm not eating from there. Shit, come on. Do you know there was a time people wouldn't eat from, vendor trucks?
For real?
Yeah, there was a time people tell like, oh no, I'm not eating there. Now things are there, everywhere.
Now they're everywhere.
Yeah, nobody's dying. Ain't that something?
Okay, so third day, we're going to wake up, have breakfast again, and breakfast is included at the hotel. And then we're going to take a transfer out to Patom's farm for a hands-on organic farming experience. Then we'll head to the farm's kitchen, and we'll have a cooking class using some of the vegetables, herbs right there from the farm, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So I'm excited about that. Then after lunch, we'll head back to the hotel, relax, freshen up, and then we'll go to dinner. Dinner is at a local restaurant, which is also going to be Thai food again. We're in Thailand.
Yeah.
So, and this is where I say, like, in between these things, like in between coming back from the farm when it's relaxed time, we can meet up, go to the pool, go walk around, go do different things that aren't on the itinerary.
Yeah.
Where once we're out there, maybe we see something that we want to go do. If there's a group of us, we can plan and go do it like within a group.
Okay.
Just to say, like, if there's something that you guys find out there that you want to do, shoot it to us so we can add it in here. Especially if you think it's going to be things that other people are going to want to do also. Bangkok is a huge city.
I'm telling you one thing we need to do before we leave Bangkok.
What?
This is for the people that are,
Like, I want to go out one night. You want to go out?
I'd like to, I want to go out.
I want to go out. I want to go party.
I actually want to go and see. It's not that I want to see because I've seen them before. But you guys if you've not been to Thailand, you got to go see the Lady Boys.
Oh my God. Are you allowed to say that?
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think I am. Let me tell you something. Look, I'm not gay by any means. These are some of the cutest.
Are you? Is it really called a ladyboy though?
I think they're called ladyboys.
Is that like the correct term?
I think so. I don't think that's slang. I don't think it's a derogatory term at all.
I'm gonna look it up.
If it is derogatory, I apologize, but that's what I've always known them as. They're cute. They're cute. Matter of fact, let me tell you something. I've seen some that were this straight out fine.
Oh wait, there's something really called a Bangkok Ladyboy show.
Yes, the Ladyboys.
Oh,
You would
it's like
never
a
know.
real show.
Oh yeah, it's like going
It's
to a
a
burlesque
cabaret show.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. This is a real thing.
Yes, and if you haven't seen it, you have to see it. You'd be like, really? I mean, it's not like watching drag. You know, like when you watch what's that guy, RuPaul?
Yeah.
You know that these are guys that are just dressed up.
You think these are girls then?
You would not know.
There's one show that's been running for over 25 years.
You would not know.
Okay, well, we can go do this.
Let me tell you something. Whether I was single,
Oh my God.
if I mean, every time I've been to Thailand, I've been married. But if I was single,
What would happen?
I would not have sex with anybody there.
Why? Because they might
I
be.
wouldn't know. Let
You
me tell you something.
wouldn't
I just
know.
wouldn't know. I'd be like, look, I'm going on the vacation, but I'm going to be celibate on this trip. That's just it. You know.
All right, guys. Well, we can add that into the itinerary. On day 4, we're going to have breakfast again at the hotel. Breakfast at the hotel is always included. And then this day, we're going to go visit the ruins. I don't know how to say this. It's spelled No, I lied. AYUTT Haya. HAYA. How do you say that?
Ayutthaya ruins. I'm probably saying it real wrong.
You're probably saying it terribly.
Okay. Here, you can look it up. AYUTTHAYA.
Okay. We're going to spend a day at those ruins. And it has like a bunch of different places listed that we're going to see within the ruins. I'm not even going to try to pronounce some of these, but basically we're going to visit the ruins and temples today. We have to wear conservative clothing because we're visiting the temples and, sacred place. Then from there, we're going to go to a food market tour that's 10 minutes away. And we're going to have, it's like a Thai culinary delights tour. And we're trying street food, traditional dishes, delicacies, which I'm excited for because what is a delicacy, out there. Then they have like some famous thing where it's like a cotton candy rolled paper thin sheet. I'm excited for that. Then what I'm most excited for is we're going to head back and we're going to get on a sleeper train to go to Chiang Mai.
I'm going to turn that sleeper train out.
Oh my God.
I'm turning into a party train.
Y'all, I'm so
we're getting on a train to get from Bangkok to
Chiang Mai.
To Chiang Mai.
Yeah.
Okay. Some people will be sleeping.
Some people would not be sleeping.
That's right.
I'm about to be up. That's going to be so much fun. Okay, then from Chiang Mai, once we get to Chiang Mai, we're staying at another hotel, and we're basically going to let everybody chill for the day.
Let's talk hotels for a minute.
All right.
Are these 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star? What?
So the hotels are 4-star.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're all 4-star.
So 4-star, everybody should be able to deal with that. I mean, because sometimes you go and you can stay in a 2-star place. Mm-hmm. And if you know this is what you're going to and you're paying a severe discount for it, so I could handle it. Everybody can't handle it.
Everybody
but
can't.
If these are all 4-star, you couldn't handle it?
No.
Really?
No. Not if I have to.
No. I mean, sometimes you just need a place to let me lay down because I'm going to keep moving. Have you ever stayed at a hostel?
Heck no.
Oh, you should.
Why?
Just as an adventure. No, maybe not.
I don't. That's not an adventure I need.
Yeah, to tell the truth, I've never stayed at a hostel.
Oh, after all that, you would never even stayed at one.
Well, yeah, that's only
There's just some things that I don't truly need to experience.
Okay,
I think that it's great for everybody, but like, I don't really need to experience a hostel in my lifetime. Okay. I'm great watching them on movies where people like go to hostels, and I feel like everybody in a hostel movie gets killed.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Have you thought about that?
It doesn't really happen. Well, maybe.
That
I don't know. I haven't never.
Every hostel movie you watch, somebody is dying.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So the hotels are
they're 4-star hotels.
4 stars.
I'm not.
We actually went in line and looked at a couple of them, and
they're nice.
And they look good. Yeah. One's plunge pools. Looks like
They look like nice hotels.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm looking at this itinerary. We're not gonna be in the hotel.
Oh, you're right. We're gonna be moving.
Yeah, we're gonna be out. Yeah. So when we get to Chiang Mai, we give everybody a break because who knows how long, what happened on the train, basically. So we have a break to get everybody settled in. We go check into our new hotel. And then from there, we're going to do a night market street eats tour. So it would be kind of earlier in the evening just because we gave everyone a break for that day. And then that culinary adventure stops at iconic locations such as the Chiang Mai Gate, a temple, a bustling flower market, and you're basically just gonna have a bunch of food. They're talking about coconut curry noodle soup, spicy minced pork, tomato dip with vegetables, Thai sausage, noodle soup with tangy broth, like everything that's right up my alley. I'm just so excited for that. You're gonna wear comfortable shoes to this one because we're definitely gonna be walking around. And then after that, we're gonna go back to our hotel. Oh, I forgot. On this day, we do have Thai massages. It's a 2-hour spa treatment that is optional if you want to do that after the train ride. I'm gonna do it after the train ride.
Do you know one of the best massages I ever had in life
Was in Thailand?
was actually at the airport
In Thailand.
in Thailand.
You got me when it was like $5. It was
$5.
freaking amazing.
$5.
Yeah.
They
I
go
remember
from
that.
like your knee down.
I remember that.
But they work that calf muscle. They work your ankles. They twist them out. They get into reflexology.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Pressure points on your feet. $5. I was ready to miss the plane. I was like, let the plane go. I was like, no, cause I don't know when I'm gonna have this again.
So that night, I want to go out. It's our first night in Chiang Mai. I'm about to find something to do.
Okay.
Day 6, we have breakfast at the hotel, and then
I've been trying to get to Chiang Mai too.
Well, now you're going.
Last time we went, I wanted to get to Chiang Mai, but we didn't make it because I know someone who lived in Chiang Mai for a while, and they told me how amazing it was. They were actually there doing missionary work.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So this day we're getting picked up, and kind of like if you think like a big red bus that has no top, it's kind of like that. We're getting picked up in one of those, and then we're gonna go on. We're gonna make.
We're gonna be all riding together, filling the bumps.
We're doing like 4 stops in this. It's called the Chom Experience, and we're making a bunch of stops. We're going everywhere with this one. And then that night we have dinner at a family compound, and we're gonna take a cooking class there in a family's house, and then we're gonna eat, our food there. Day 7 is our last full day in Thailand.
So we're gonna actually go spend the day with the family.
With the family and take a cooking class. That's gonna host us
and do cooking nice.
At their house. And then we're gonna have dinner at their house, which is pretty cool.
So everything you've named thus far is all included with the exception of the massage?
Everything is included with the exception of the massage so far.
Okay. All right.
Day 7, it's kind of spend how you want to spend it day because it is our last day out there. So we kind of left this day open. Breakfast is included again.
So all the transfers,
all the hotels, all the
meals,
all the food, everything.
Wow, this is starting to sound good.
Everything I've talked about.
Okay.
So then day 7, we're going to have breakfast at the hotel, which is included. And then we left the day open. But there is another optional experience that you can do this day.
You guys ever heard of Anthony Bourdain?
Yes, it is an Anthony Bourdain experience.
You want to go eat where he recorded one of his shows?
I do.
I am.
I really do.
I do.
So this one is another village experience where we go and visit a village.
This one is a little extra though, right?
This one is a little bit extra.
How much?
I don't know. I'd have to ask. But I'm going on this one.
Yeah.
This one is for we're going in northern Thai cuisine. It's an hour away from where we're at, but we're doing a whole village experience.
Wait. Let's back up.
Yeah.
On some of these stops, when we're going to these shops.
Mm-hmm. If you want to buy souvenirs, then bring money for that.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Have a little extra.
Have a little extra for souvenirs and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then, look, any of you that are foodies, have some. I mean, I haven't been there. I don't know. I'm going on the Anthony Bourdain tip. I don't think I ever saw one of his shows that I didn't say, oh, I wish I was there. So I don't know. I have no idea what the meal is going to cost. I'm guessing maybe.
Well, it will be included. If they click it they want to do it, it will go onto their price on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you guys book, just add it on if you choose to do it or not. We're going to
Can they wait till the day of?
I'm not sure. I can ask.
We'll find out.
Yeah. So there's a whole village experience that night. And then that night is our last family dinner. And we're going to do a farewell dinner at a local restaurant. And then after dinner, we're going to take our last Snapshot. I'm always talking about Snapshot pictures. We're going to basically do a picture at the very beginning of our trip. And we're going to take our final picture on the last night of our trip just to see how much everyone's personality has come out finally, how much different the picture from the beginning of our 8-day trip to our last day is. Then the morning of day 8, we have breakfast and everybody goes on their separate ways. It's a really intensely packed itinerary trip. It's a food trip. It's a see everything trip.
Cooking.
That's
the foodie trip.
It's a whole thing.
So can I do the price like a commercial?
You can do the price like a commercial.
Okay, and you get all this 8 days packed with cooking, traveling, transfers, not $17,000, not $15,000, not $10,000, not $6,000, slash that in half, not $3,000.
You would be a terrible host.
I would be terrible. Okay.
Like, what? Are you going to tell them the price or not? I even zoomed in on the computer for you.
For only 4 low payments of...
I can't do that math.
About...
Dad, just tell them the price.
Okay, the price is...
So the early bird price for the first 8 people that book.
$1,899.
And then
so let's call it $1,900.
And then the regular price...
$2,000.
It's $1,999.
$100 more.
Yeah.
So you get a $100 discount. I think for $2,000, I'm just going to use regular price. Mm-hmm. For $2,000...
8 days.
I'm taking
breakfast,
that.
lunch, and dinner.
I'm taking that.
Transfers everywhere.
Yeah. Because, generally, you're going to spend. Yeah.
That's about $200 a day.
That's about $200 a day, which generally is just your hotel.
Yeah.
Is this
or
double
dinner?
Is this dope? Oh, yeah. Well, the way you live, fancy over here.
Just saying, I can go to dinner.
So
and spend
double
$200.
Occupancy.
So if you book with your friend, then you want to book on the same page, and then you can put that you want to share a room together. If not, then we have double occupancy where we would put the same sex into a room together. You'd share a room with another traveler. I had someone hit me up for our.
But there are some single occupancy rooms.
There are, if you choose it.
I may have to get one. T may not be able to go.
You have a single. What did you think we were going to share a room, Dad?
No, I thought my wife would be going with me.
Oh. Okay.
And your husband would be going with you.
Yeah, Zach's coming. He already said he's coming. He's like, You're not leaving me out of this one.
Okay.
So
no, I didn't think I was going to be sharing a room with you. You snore too loud.
You snore too loud.
You trying to put that on me? Well, I'm trying to get my wife has to work during that time, and it's right before Thanksgiving break. So she's fearful, or she's hesitant, is probably a better word, about taking that first week off in November and then going back to work for a week or 10 days and then taking Thanksgiving break. So as much as I'd like her to go
now.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Put it in now.
See, the thing is, I'm trying to tell you this. Look, you're the same age as me. At this point, you need to be living.
Yeah.
You need to be living for life, not living to go to work. I mean, there's a time when you're young and you're grinding and you got family, you have to go to work because you got to make sure everything is right.
Yeah.
But she's past that point. I could take care of making everything right.
Ooh, I like that energy.
I mean, look, if you worry about it works, well, I pay you for a week.
Yeah, come on the trip.
Big dog. Right
here. Big dog. One word tenderman. Don't know how to act. Big dog. I got some shit you can pay over here. Big dog, y'all got some shit he can pay.
You're still growing up. You're doing okay.
You got something he can pay for. He just threw out the big dog for us. What? What are you about to tell me?
I'm not saying nothing.
All right, guys. If you guys have any questions or concerns about the Thailand trip, send us a DM and we will help you along the way, okay? It's 25% deposit to book, or if you use a firm, then you can finance the whole trip.
What does that mean, use a firm?
Like credit. A firm is like a credit.
Oh, you mean use the company?
Yeah, use the company or firm to finance your trip. Like if you don't want to pay for everything right now, you can use a firm. If you don't want to pay for anything right now, you can put 25% down. But
that'll be on the link.
That's all on the link.
So I'm going to tell you, the time when I took a trip, well, this is a cruise with my mom and T and everybody. Mm-hmm. We did like every month.
A payment.
Did a payment.
And it works out better. And our trip isn't until November. So it gives us enough time for everybody to, make small payments towards it.
I think that's a pretty good price, though.
I think it is a pretty good price.
I think, yeah.
You guys let us know what you think about it. We're going to be posting the itinerary within the next few days. We're going to be talking about the trip a lot over the next few days, next few weeks. We're really excited for the trip. We hope that you guys get excited for the trip. And if you have any questions, I'm telling you, the dumbest question you could think of, and you I don't want to ask because it sounds dumb, ask the question. Especially if you're a new traveler, you've never done this, ask the question.
Oh, if you haven't traveled before, you got to come. Let me tell you something. There's nothing better than traveling. There's nothing.
I love traveling. I feel like traveling, there's one thing that traveling is my thing. And I feel like traveling is a big part of our marriage for Zach and I. It gives us something to look forward to. Mm-hmm. And then we get on these trips and it almost I don't know, it just feels really good. I feel like traveling is something that is really
It is so enlightening and educational because, and I don't mean the kind of education that you get at school. It's just learning new cultures and seeing new things. You know, my mom just got back the other day.
From where?
She was gone. She told me. I forgot it. She was gone. First, it was 21 days.
Sheesh.
And then she added 14 days to that. So what is that?
Is she going to come on this trip?
Oh, you know what? I could ask her about it.
You should get them to come.
Maybe they will.
Come on.
You know what? I'm sure they would.
Come on, Mimi.
Yeah. She went with us to Thailand before.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The first time we went.
First time I went to Thailand, I took this little one. And her, this one I was married to her mom. So it was me and Margaret, the kids, and then Nana, which is Margaret's mom and my mom. Mm-hmm. It was the 6 of us.
We had a good time.
We did.
And then we went back for Kyle's 30th.
Yeah.
We all went to Phuket.
Went to the big temples.
We had a fun time. We went out. We partied.
Saw the big Buddha.
Yeah.
It really is a nice place.
It is. Okay. We're going to end this one, but if you guys have any questions, concerns, please let us know. And we will be back next week with a whole new episode for Unfiltered Kitchen.
What happened to Black History this week?
We're going to do it next week. We had to talk about the trip.
I'm going to have to post this one.
We had to talk about the trip, Dad. I'm sorry.
I'm posting Black History this month.
Okay, he can post it. Post it on our page. You have the login.
Okay, all right. Okay.
All right, guys. Follow us on Unfiltered Kitchen. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good week.